some commercially important alcohol and phenols. First one, methanol. Formula of methanol is CH3OH. It is also known as wood spirit. Methanol is obtained by destructive distillation of wood. When carbon monoxide react with hydrogen gas under certain conditions like in presence of CuO, ZnO, Cr2O3 catalyst and 200 to 300 atmospheric pressure, 573 to 673 Kelvin temperature, then methanol is obtained. Here, mixture of carbon monoxide and dihydrogen gas is known as water gas or scene gas. You must remember the catalyst that used to prepare methanol by using CO and H2 for MCQ. If we are discussing its property, then methanol is colorless liquid. Its boiling point is 337 Kelvin. It is highly poisonous. Small quantity of methanol causes blindness, while larger quantity of methanol that causes death. Uses: it is used as a solvent for paints. It is used in a preparation of perfume, drug and varnishes. It is used to prepare formaldehyde, and methanol is the greatest substitute for petrol. It means instead of petrol we can use methanol. Second commercially important alcohol is ethanol. Ethanol is prepared by fermentation of molasses. When sugar is hydrolyzed in presence of invertase, then we get glucose and fructose. Now further, glucose that reacts in presence of zymase enzyme, then ethanol and CO2 gas is obtained. Here, two most important things are there, that the catalyst. We must remember invertase enzyme that convert sucrose into glucose and fructose, while zymase enzyme is convert glucose into ethanol. And this question is already asked in GUJCAT exam. If we are discussing its properties, then ethanol is colorless liquid and its boiling point is 351 Kelvin. Now, uses of ethanol. It is used as a solvent in a paint industries, and ethanol is used in a preparation of carbon containing compound like ether, chloroform, acetic acid, etc. Ethanol is important beverages in like beer, rum, whiskey, etc. Commercially alcohol. In commercially alcohol, we are adding CuSO4 that gives color and pyridine that is a foul smelling liquid. We just remember copper sulfate that gives color to the ethanol and a pyridine that gives the foul smell, and it is known as a denaturation of alcohol. Now we will discuss ether. Preparation of ether. First one from alcohol, acid catalyzed dehydration. Acid catalyzed dehydration means to remove water, and acid catalyzed means that reaction is take place in presence of H plus, or we can say in presence of H2SO4. When ethanol is react in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 433 to 443 Kelvin temperature, then ethene and water molecule is obtained. Here we are removing OH group from alpha carbon and we are removing hydrogen from beta carbon. We are focusing on preparation of ether, but we get ethene or alkene by this reaction. So for the preparation of ether from alcohol, we must remember we have to take 2 moles of alcohol, whether it becomes same or different. Next reaction, when ethanol, 2 moles of ethanol that react in presence of concentrated H2SO4 at a 413 Kelvin temperature, then ethoxyethane is obtained. Here water molecule is eliminated and we get ether compound. If we use 1 mole alcohol in presence of H2SO4, then it gives alkene, while 2 mole of alcohol in presence of H2SO4 gives us ether compound, which become SN2 reaction. Now we will discuss mechanism. First step is protonated alcohol. Second step, nucleophilic attack, and the third step, removal of proton. Here, in the first step, when alcohol react with proton, or we can say H plus ion or acid, then it form protonated alcohol. Alcohol means OH and protonated means extra hydrogen is attached with oxygen. It is called as a protonated alcohol. Now in second step, nucleophilic attack is a take place by alcohol. It means whatever the protonated alcohol that react with simple alcohol. Once again, protonated alcohol means the product that obtained during the first step that react with alcohol, and water molecule is eliminated and we get protonated ether. Protonated ether means oxygen contain two alkyl group along with hydrogen. Now this reaction is SN2 reaction and it becomes slow. What do you mean by SN2? That we will discuss in a chapter number 10. Now third step, that removal of proton, or we can say removal of hydrogen. Whatever the product that obtained during the second step, that is protonated ether, simply remember hydrogen from that, so we get ether. Here one trick is there, that how to remember these three steps, that is pa nu re. Pa means protonated alcohol, nu means nucleophilic attack, and re means removal. That is pa nu re. Second method, Williamson synthesis. It is a very most important question and already asked in a board exam. It is important laboratory method to prepare ether. It involves SN2 reaction. This point that we have to remember for MCQ. Williamson synthesis carried out which type of reaction means SN2. Here the meaning of SN2 is 2 means bimolecular, S means substitution, and N means nucleophilic. SN2 means bimolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction that we will discuss in chapter number 10. Now, first of all, alcohol that react with sodium metal and it form sodium alkoxide and dihydrogen gas. Now, most important thing that we must remember during the Williamson synthesis reaction, lots of reactions are there who directly carried out with sodium alkoxide. So, most important thing that prepare the formula of sodium alkoxide, that is RONA, where R that is alkyl or aryl group. Now whatever the sodium alkoxide that react with alkyl halide, sodium alkoxide that react with alkyl halide, so we get ether compound. Here sodium alkoxide that easily give reaction with primary alkyl halide, while it is very difficult that sodium alkoxide that give reaction with tertiary alkyl halide, that we will discuss by example. When sodium tertiary butoxide that react with primary alkyl halide, that is bromomethane, then NaBr is eliminated and we get ether compound, that is tertiary butyl methyl ether. Here SN2 reaction is easily carried out with primary alkyl halide and we get easily ether compound. Now when secondary alkyl halide is react with sodium alkoxide, then secondary alkyl halide shows substitution and elimination, both type of reaction, and due to this alkene and ether compound is obtained. When 2-bromopropane means secondary alkyl halide that react with sodium ethoxide, then propene is obtained, and along with that 2-ethoxypropane is obtained. Now when tertiary alkyl halide is react with sodium alkoxide, then it shows only elimination reaction, and due to this alkene and alcohol is obtained instead of ether. You must remember, tertiary alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide, then it do not form ether, and it only form alkene and alcohol because of elimination reaction. Let's take example. When sodium ethoxide is react with tertiary alkyl halide, then alkene and ethanol is obtained. 2-methyl propene and ethanol is obtained instead of ether. Simply remember, when primary alkyl halide react with sodium alkoxide, then it's easily form ether, while secondary alkyl halide that react with sodium alkoxide, then it form ether along with alkene. But when tertiary alkyl halide that react with sodium alkoxide, then it form alkene and alcohol, but it do not form ether. Physical properties of ether. Dimethyl ether and ethyl methyl ether are as in gaseous state, while other lower member of ether that are colorless liquid. Here in ether compound, CO bond that become polar, and due to this ether compound possess net value of dipole moment. If we are talking about boiling point of ether, then boiling point of ether are slightly higher than alkane, having approximately similar molecular weight. But if we compare boiling point of ether with alcohol, then boiling point of alcohol is higher than ether due to the formation intermolecular hydrogen bond in alcohol is more as compared to ether. Simple remember, boiling point of alcohol is high than ether due to formation of more number of hydrogen bond. Now lower member of ether up to 3 carbon that are soluble, or we can say miscible with water, but if number of carbon atom is increased, then molecular weight of ether compound is also increased, and due to this the solubility of ether compound is a decrease in water. Most of the ethers are fairly soluble in organic solvents like alcohol, benzene, acetone, etc. Lower member of ether compound that are soluble in water due to formation of intermolecular hydrogen bond between ether and water molecule. Now we will discuss chemical reaction of ether. First one, cleavage of CO bond in ether. Cleavage of CO bond means breakdown of CO bond. When ether is a react with hydrogen halide means HCl, HBr, HI, etc. Then haloalkane and alcohol is obtained. Let's take example. When dimethyl ether means CH3OCH3 is a react with HI, then iodomethane and ethanol is obtained. Here O and C bond is a break, and H and I bond is going to be breakdown, so we get iodomethane and ethanol. Further, that alcohol that obtained from the ether that again react with hydrogen halide, so we get again haloalkane and water. Means whatever the methanol that is obtained during the first step that react with hydrogen iodide, or we can say HI, then haloalkane means iodomethane and water is obtained. When alkoxybenzene react with hydrogen halide, then it forms phenol and haloalkane. For example, when methoxybenzene is react with HCl, then CH3 and Cl react together, then they form chloromethane, and hydrogen is attached with oxygen of a benzene ring, so we get phenol. Here, reactivity of hydrogen halide is greater than in case of HI. It becomes less in HBr and it is very less in HCl. Reactivity of HI is high and reactivity of HCl is less. Here HI and HBr that gives reaction at high temperature. This point that we have to remember for MC. Now last topic of this chapter, electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic substitution reaction means halogenation, nitration, Fidelcraft alkylation, Fidelcraft acylation, sulfonation, etc. Now we will discuss one by one. First one, halogenation. Halogenation means addition of halogen group. Here, ether group means OR group is ortho-para-dilating group. So we get two products, that is ortho and para. When bromination of any sol is take place in the presence of acetic acid, so we get para-bromoanisole and ortho-bromoanisole. Here bromine and alkyl group both are electronegative, so that repulsion is take place between them, so the ortho product that become minor, while in case of para the distance between OCH3 group and Br is quite high, so that repulsion is less, so that para bromoanisole that obtain in major proportion. Now Fidelcraft reaction. In Fidelcraft, two types of reactions are there, Fidelcraft alkylation and Fidelcraft acylation. We will discuss one by one. When anisole is a react with chloromethane in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3 and carbon disulfide, then 2-methoxytoluene and 4-methoxytoluene is obtained. Here anhydrous AlCl3 is act as Lewis acid. Reactivity of alkyl group is more than ether, so we give first number to the methyl group and second number to the ether group, hence the name is 2-methoxy and 4-methoxytoluene. Now we will discuss Fidelcraft acylation reaction. When anisole is react with ethanoyl chloride means CH3COCl in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, then 2-methoxyacetophenone and 4-methoxyacetophenone is obtained. First of all, remember the formula of acetone means, the formula of acetophenone, not acetone. Formula of acetophenone is benzene ring contain COCH3. Here, reactivity of COCH3 group is higher than ether, so COCH3 group getting less number. So the product are 2-methoxy and 4-methoxy acetophenone, and we must remember the structure of acetophenone, that is benzene ring contain COCH3 group. Now last one, that is nitration. Here in nitration NO2 group is added on a benzene ring, and this reaction is a take place in presence of H2SO4 and HNO3. So we get 2-nitroanisole and 4-nitroanisole. In text question solution and exercise solution is given in the PDF form in the description, so that you can download it from description and that you can solve that question. Thank you all.